All right, long form video. It's been a second since I've done one of these, but welcome back if you haven't been to this channel in a little bit, and I don't know why you would have been because I haven't really been posting, but I am a full-time artist now. I am doing all of this full-time artist and novelist, and I just wanted to talk a little bit about that because I've made a lot of changes in my life, and a lot of them are pretty nerve-wracking, but I'm excited about them. For the most part, I am excited that I get to pour myself into all of this full-time. And I think that one of the biggest reasons I was so hesitant is because, like, vertical content. I am allergic to vertical content. It's just not my favorite thing in the world, and that's kind of interesting too because, like, I think it suits me more, to be quite frank. Like, I do these long form videos, but I really don't have that much to say unless I'm speaking about a topic, which I do sometimes every once in a while, but I will maintain probably for the rest of my life that the most important things that I have to say, I write down. They're in my novels. Like, they're in my novels, and if I don't write them down, I'm drawing it. Like, this writing and drawing it's my medium of expression. Videography is not my medium of expression, which is fine. It's, you know, I just save that for people who it is. But that doesn't change the fact that the only way for me to really get my artwork out there is through this medium, is through posting it on the internet. And now I've decided, like, yes, I am going to get good at this, and I'm going to do it. And I think that my last video was okay. I'm going to post one today that I think is pretty good too. And I'm trying to be a little bit more engaging and optimistic about the way that I present my art to the world. And I want to be consistent. I have to be consistent about this. That said, I'm still a little bit torn because in general, I do think that, like, the vertical video format and, like, reels and scrolling is I think it's super unhealthy. I really do think it's super unhealthy, and I think it's a bit hypocritical to say that and then to perpetrate this in our society. But it is what I'm actively doing. So, like, maybe my goal as an artist and as a novelist is to get big enough to where I don't have to post vertical videos anymore. Like, yeah, maybe that's my goal. Is, like, it would be awesome if I could do this full time and I didn't have to pump out short form content. That would be super cool. I know that that's not realistic right now. If you've been following this channel for any amount of time, you know that I'm a self-taught artist and I guess technically a self-taught author. I did not go to school for any of this stuff, and you know, that's fine. I'm very happy with, you know, my life path that I have taken thus far, but with that comes the understanding that I do not have the resume or the credibility for this stuff to really speak on its own. And people are like, what? No, just show people your art and it'll speak for itself. Not really. That's just not how 2026 really works. And again, I'm very okay with that because even though I'm not very fluent in the internet and, like, being an influencer and stuff like that, I do recognize the how democratized art has become. You know, I can build a platform out of truly nothing with no credibility and no networking in the industry, nothing. I can build a platform. It just might be a little bit harder for me. And, you know, I'm up for the challenge. But that said, I think that hold on, let me gather my thoughts. In these videos, these long-form videos, I think that these long-form videos are something that I'm going to keep somewhat pure in that I'm not going to edit them out. I'm not going to, like, cut them. I think that I'm just going to have this kind of be a vlog. I really do enjoy that. I think that I really enjoy that idea of just making this a place where I can kind of vlog. I would like to do some more polished long-form videos about, like, perhaps my thought on the artistic community and maybe just life, if anyone cares to hear about that. I mean, I'm not that wise of an individual, but I kind of have been around the block a little bit, and, you know, I'm not just an artist, but I don't know, maybe we'll see how that develops. But I really do like the idea of this being just a less formal setting. I do have a Patreon that I'll probably be updating as I get to build an audience and as I get to understand that platform. It would be cool if people support me, but I'm not gonna make like paid barriers for my work. I don't believe in it. And there's obviously options for people to support me monetarily, but those options will not come with anything exclusive, and I don't think that they ever will. My artistic journey and my writing journey has been driven by individuals that allowed me to learn for free, and I would really, really like to preserve that aspect of my own work. So I have it, and I disclose it in the Patreon, but you're not going to get anything. You're not going to get anything exclusive if you subscribe to it. You're just supporting me doing all of this nonsense. But I am excited. I'm excited to start on this and hopefully make it. Hopefully make it as an artist. That is the end goal, is to make it as an artist and a novelist. I need to be better about calling myself a novelist. I call myself an artist is because it's what I've been for so long, but the thing that I'm driving people to do is look at my books and buy my books and read my novels. So maybe I need to turn around that phraseology. I don't know. That's the video for the day. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to try and make these long form videos. You know what? No, not a little bit more polished. This is just going to be kind of a vlog. If it's something that you're interested in, feel free to stay subscribed. And if not, just enjoy my short form content or don't do any of it. Yeah, that's it. That's it. Thanks, guys.